But people think, I mean, like I've said this before, I mean, people think that there's, you know, this bullshit about toxic masculinity. Well, you want to see what toxic and masculinity are. Take a strong male role model out of the equation and you will see something toxic. Because what happens is when you have like a strong male role model, you'll respect them because there'll be a bond built, because it'll be from a great place. And what happens is you might not be getting told what you want to hear, but you respect where it's coming from because they've got your best intentions at heart. They want the best for you. They care for you. Yeah. Right? They show appreciation for you. So if you're messing up, you need that hard abrasion where they're like, oh, enough. Right? And they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I would say that there's something called toxic compassion, which is if you're too compassionate when you need to be blunt or hard, that can be toxic.
Yeah.
And it can be toxic because, hey, it was bad luck. It wasn't you. You know, it's
patronizing to an extent. Like.
Well, that's what I'm saying is it's toxic. You go, look, what you're doing is you're not becoming aware of the problem. You're getting the information that something's wrong because the result isn't what you want.
Yeah.
And if you can do something about it, you should.
You should do
something
about it.
And if you keep doing it wrong, someone should tell you, hey, you realise what you're doing. Not soothe you, not cuddle you, not put your arm around you, because it's like, hey, do you know you're fucking up? Why don't you stop fucking up and be like, what do you mean? Well, you're doing this and it's doing this.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Like, if someone, I'm one of them individuals that if I see someone fucking out, if I see something that essentially is going to cause you more pain, I will say it to you, but I will also explain why I'm saying it. But when it comes to what I said earlier, like, I also have a bit of sympathy, obviously, in regards of, like, I believe in, we spoke about, obviously, because I do a lot of work with mental health, which we'll touch on that next. And open up, which is what we're talking about. Say what the fuck's wrong with you only when you're ready, when you feel comfortable. Talk your feelings, show your emotions. But once you talk your feelings and show your emotions and you've admitted that you need help, then what next? Mm-hmm. Not open up, say your feelings, your emotions, because you're a human. So you're going to have all these feelings, all these emotions that are going to essentially drown you. Mm-hmm. But they will drown you if you keep them inside you. So you come clean with yourself, admitting I do need help. I'm struggling with this. I'm struggling with that.
Do you think that's a Latin American thing, like to get the emotions out? Like, you look how they're really strong, like at getting their emotions out.
Yeah.
Like you look how passionate they are. Like you look at how they are with games. I mean, they no issue with crying, and they just let it all out.
I'm the same, man.
Are you?
I'm the same, and
it's very sort of Latin America. Yeah. Sort of, they've got that way where it's like, this is how we do it. And it seems to work for them.
I'm the same, and I think it helps me because it never used. Obviously, it's always helped me, but before I didn't understand why or where all this emotion was coming from, where I was getting all these tears from, or if I was depressed, or if I was anxious about something, or if I was struggling with something. I didn't know. I didn't know also there was help out there when I went through what I went through. And I keep saying this, I will touch on this soon, but we will, because you understand where I'm coming from. But it's the work that I've done with myself. I struggled, I cried, I went to the deepest hole that you could potentially go to, but then I admitted to myself that I needed help. I was honest with my feelings. I was open about them, but only when it was nearly too late. Because I nearly took my own life. And that's when I realized that speaking is actually not a bad thing. And then I need help, a weight lifted on my shoulders, but I didn't go out and got the help from external sources, external things, or medication, things that I couldn't control, or be told how to look after myself.